Today on SFA Now, we will be learning about the Interior Design Department and their annual Senior Showcase, which was on display in Sting Library. Stay tuned, SFA Now starts now.
Welcome to SFA Now. I'm your host, Jessica Ennard. Today we have Abigail Gerald here to tell us about the Interior Design Program. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. So, what inspired you to be an interior design major?
Really, I just kind of had a passion for it growing up. My dad always was very hands-on with me and my brother, teaching us, with how to use power tools and fix things around the house. And so it's just something that I've always enjoyed doing.
Okay. What would you say is your personal interior design style?
I like very simplistic design, using very natural materials. I think that having a very simple design gives you a lot of sophistication in a space. So that's typically what I try to do.
Have you ever tried anything extravagant?
I mean, most of my projects, they're given to me, so I can't go too out there. It's all about the client and what they want.
Okay.
So, but I have had fun with, a lot of different things that we've done so far.
Okay. How hard is it to make a blueprint of what you're going to be doing and what you're going to be making?
So we basically do everything online. So the two software programs that we use are Revit and AutoCAD.
Mm-hmm.
And I typically use Revit for all of my projects, which you create floor plans and construction documents, and it's a very long process. But it's not something that is easy, but you basically work on it the entire time throughout the whole entire project.
So, what makes you so passionate about being a designer or making people see your vision?
My thing is, interior design is all about giving back. And so it's all about the client, it's all about the community, making sure that they're happy, that they are going to be safe and enjoy the space as much as possible.
What was it like participating in a showcase?
Showcase was a lot of fun. It took a lot of time to prepare, get ready of what exactly we wanted our space to look like, get it all in there. And then we sent out invitations. Our whole class, got together, sent out invitations to everyone in the HMS department and throughout the whole college. And all of our families and friends came over, and we got to dress up. Some people invited, future employers. So that was kind of cool to meet people who are in the field right now.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, speaking of concepts and visions, you participated in Senior Interior Design Showcase. Here's Professor Swearingen to tell us more about it.
Combination of all of the student work that they have done while they're here at SFA. And so what we try to do is encourage them to create a portfolio digitally that they will be able to use for jobs, internships, and of course to let other students know what interior design is. This is our 24th year to be able to put this showcase on. It's been going on in the library and other places. We've done in the Lufkin Museum before, and we have done it in our Human Sciences South building, but the last 10 years or so, it's been here on the second floor of the library.
So how long did it take you to put your piece together?
My dad and I actually started building over spring break, and I think it took about 3 or 4 days to, get all of the supplies that we needed, saw everything down to the sizes, and put it together and paint and travel all the way over here to
What
put
was
it
your
together.
favorite part about that?
I think my favorite part was just finally getting it all done and seeing my vision come to life, because I kind of sketched out what I wanted it to look like, and it was really cool whenever it actually all came together in the end.
So what inspired you to make up that concept?
I wanted something that was a little bit more dimensional. In the past, I've seen people, just their walls, and they have mounted their TV, and so I thought it might be kind of cool to have some niches where I can, have a little bookshelf and, set in my TV in there. So I just wanted something that kind of stood out a little bit more.
That's cool. I heard about Professor Swearingen saying design philosophy. What does that mean?
Your design philosophy is just kind of how you see design and how you go about your process and what you believe is your best way to complete a project. I guess more of your style and things like that.
Okay. What does it mean to be able to display your work to other people and get their opinion about it?
I really like it. I really appreciate constructive criticism. It really it helps you learn, and I like learning or listening to other people, because it kind of makes you take a step back and see, how else you could do something. It's good to see and hear other people's opinions instead of just being in your own little bubble, and it's just easier to see things in a different light sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Now, talking about it, let's see what came up with it.
Abigail's philosophy, it says, I believe that every interior should embrace a simple, sophisticated, and refreshing environment. Everything I create should meet the client's style and personal needs. By designing an atmosphere that reflects an individual's personality and enhances the functionality of the space, the user is left with a fun and organized environment that is truly their own unique home.
So, has there ever been a time where someone else didn't see your vision through your work?
Yeah, there's definitely been times where you're working in a group atmosphere and someone struggles to understand what you're trying to portray or what you mean. So it's really great that we have a lot of tools in the HMS building where we can display our work on large TVs, or grab a quick paper and pen and try and sketch it out. So it makes life a lot easier when working in a group atmosphere.
Okay, so you're a senior, right?
Yes.
Do you have an internship or anything like that lined up for you right now?
I do, yes. I'm actually going to be going to Austin, and I'm going to be interning for a fairly new firm called Meredith Owen Interiors. I'm really excited about it. I had a job shadow not too long ago,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
So what's your dream job?
I don't really know right now. I know that I definitely want to go the more residential route. I'm not crazy about commercial, but I don't know. I'm open to anything. I think that's what's great about having an internship, is you kind of get out there and get to see what you like, what you don't like, and kind of see what you want to do.
Okay. And so, who do you want to decorate for in the future? Do you know?
I don't know. I
Can
mean,
you give us a guess?
I mean, it'd be cool to have my own business, but I don't know. I just know that I love residential. I love meeting with the client, being more intimate, one-on-one, and just designing to their needs.
Well, is there anybody that you look up to that inspired you to do this interior design? Or that you look up to as an artist or anything?
I don't know about that. I mean, I definitely look up to my professors because, they obviously have been there. They know a lot more than me. So I definitely take their advice with a grain of salt.
So what things do you do in your spare time that inspire you to keep it going?
I really enjoy drawing. It's something that, I like to do in my spare time whenever I don't really have a lot. I have a lot going on right now, so I haven't really been doing a lot of that lately, but I like to draw, and it gives me like more ideas and inspiration of what I would want to do.
Okay, so what is one of the hardest projects that you've had to do thus far in the entire interior design department?
So right now, my senior class is working on renovating South Hall.
Okay.
And so that's been a lot. We've actually been working on it since the beginning of last semester. So it's a lot, it's a big process, and we're finally whittling it down, and we'll be wrapping it up in May and giving all of our, our demolition plans and everything, and, furniture and everything to the residence life. And so they'll take all that information and hopefully build something beautiful.
So what are some projects that the department has that involves the community and SFA students in Nacogdoches?
There's a community in Nacogdoches called Love Inc., which is love in the name of Christ.
Oh.
And so what we did was we had a charrette, which basically the entire program got together in groups, and we had about an hour or two. We met with the client, what they were wanting. They wanted to create a bathing and showering facility for not only the homeless community here, but just anyone who is kind of down right now that needs somewhere to freshen up.
Okay.
So what we did is we got with the client, and based on the information that they provided us, we came up with a complete floor plan. Gave them all of the specifications that they needed, did a presentation, and so it all happened very fast. And then based on all of that, our senior team got together, and Love Inc. staff picked one floor plan, and so we've all been working on that one. And so now I think that, we went to their groundbreaking ceremony and everything, so I think that they're kind of in the works of creating it. So it's kind of cool that, after I leave here, that's something that I've been a part of.
And one last question, where can we find out more information about the interior design department events and things like that you guys have coming up?
You can go online or stop by. I'm sure that our professors have lots of pamphlets or things like that for you. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's all we have for today. Thank you so much, Abigail, for sitting down with us. I'm Jessica Enner for SFA Now.